shout out goes out to our current channel members. If you were interested in picking up a channel membership for as little as $1.99 a month, head over to my channel profile and hit the join button to view all of the available perks. Thanks. Just a few days ago now, I made a video discussing why I find episode 15 of Ninjago Crystalized to be, well, simply put, amazing, to be honest. I'd say it's a strong contender for one of the best Ninjago episodes of all time, and the fight scene in the episode is quite possibly the best fight scene we have literally ever seen throughout Ninjago's entire run. However, I feel as though that episode marked something even bigger and even better, the new all-time peak of Ninjago. Now then, I've been a major fan of Crystalized from the very first episode. I honestly do not believe there's been a bad or even average episode, if I'm being honest. Most of them have been good, at least, or they've been up to amazing and some of the best content we've ever seen for Ninjago, which is honestly something that can't really be said for most Ninjago seasons. With most Ninjago seasons, there's always that one rotten apple episode in the season that's just not really up to par with all of the others, but Crystalized, honestly, for the most part, it's been extremely consistent, and overall, it's just been incredibly solid, and every episode has been genuinely enjoyable. However, with episodes 13, 14, and 15 being recently revealed to us, and after rewatching them a couple of times, I'm honestly happy to say that I think Ninjago has just hit its new peak. And by that I mean, it's honestly never really been a better time to be a Ninjago fan. Crystalized has been some of the best content we have ever seen, and just overall, right now in the Ninjago community and with the actual content we've been getting, it's just the best we've ever seen. And Ninjago has been absolutely upping their game with all of this, and I just think that Crystalized is marking Ninjago's new peak. Now, previously, I'd say that, all things considered, the Oni trilogy era was Ninjago's peak, necessarily just because I love those seasons. Honestly, I find some of them to be a bit overrated, and I don't think they're necessarily the best, but just overall, in that time in 2018 to very early 2019, it was just such a great time in the Ninjago community overall, and those things kind of go together and just create the best peak for Ninjago, and I just think that it was, all things considered, an amazing time to be in the Ninjago community. But honestly, Crystalized has been knocking it out of the park with this, and I'd say that currently it's completely hit its new peak, especially with episode 15. Again, episode 15 is one of my all-time favourite Ninjago episodes already. I've watched it a few times and it's just never gotten worse for me. I've enjoyed it just as much as the first time, every time I've rewatched it, which is something that doesn't really happen to me with many Ninjago episodes. But honestly, yeah, that's just seriously how I think about episode 15, and that episode alone has completely marked Ninjago's new peak, in my personal opinion. And I know it's a very dramatic thing to say, but I truly do stand by this, and I really do believe that Ninjago has just hit its all-time peak, meaning that this is currently the best Ninjago stuff we've quite possibly ever gotten, all things considered, once you take into account the community, just overall the hype in the community, and just how fun it is to be in the community right now overall, and obviously the content we've been getting with Crystalized. All of it has just been absolutely mind-blowing, and it's been so much fun and so amazing, and so I think right now is going to go down as Ninjago's peak. That's it, I'm going to say it again, dramatic statement, but that's seriously just how I feel. I've been contemplating this over the past few days, and I do still stand by this, so yeah, just wanted to make a whole video dedicated to this, because it's a pretty dramatic thing to say, but I truly do believe that is the case. With this being said, be sure to drop your thoughts down below. Do you agree, do you disagree? Drop them down below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed, drop a like on today's video, subscribe for more, and hit that notification bell so that you guys can always watch my new content as soon as I do post it, almost every single day. With this being said, I'll see you all soon for my next one. Goodbye.